Virtual Pinball News of the Week is brought to you by the Virtual Pinball Weekly Challenge. We have 3 tables a week, 1 for league play, 1 throwback challenge midweek, and a Weekend Warriors challenge. So if you want to play some cool tables, make sure you come check out the group on Facebook.
Virtual Pinball News of the Week. Yeah, it's Siggi's Pinball Virtual News of the Week.
Hello, my little pinheads. Welcome to the Virtual Pinball News of the Week. I am your host, GG Pinball. Let's get cracking. First up, quick correction from last week. One of the admins on the pinball group that we're in might have pointed out of a small, tiny little typo mistake that I made, and I can't believe I never realized this, but I did it. It is not Raja Joey, it is Rajo Joey. Rajo Joey. Rajo Joey. So, Rajo Joey, if you're listening, very sorry for that little mistake. And next, I want to take a quick second because I don't usually get into this, but let's talk about back glasses. That's right, they are a main focal point of the tables. I feel like the back glasses are really what you see first. Usually, you know, if you were in a real pinball hall, what are you going to see first? You're probably going to see the back glass first, right? Because they sit there, they light up, and something about them that just attracts you, and something about the back glass art that is awesome. So today, I just want to mention one of my favorite back glass creators, and that is Wildman. This dude, holy wow, the stuff that he puts out is top notch. You've probably downloaded back glasses that he's done before because he's done just a ridiculous amount. This is only a few that he's done. He's done so many of them. I'll make sure to put below a link to his profile on VP Universe so you could just take a look at the amazing art that he does. His files are always like high res, the lighting is perfect. It's crazy how realistic that those back glasses are that he produces. So make sure you're taking a look at that. One thing I always loved about Wildman, he puts out some that I don't even think there's tables to, but it's actually made me look for the table because of how beautiful the back glass was. So if you're bored, I would just sit there and look at the stuff this man has made because you might find a new favorite table. All right, so let's go over tables of the week. This first one is it's not new, but it is somewhat of a rebuild and update of a very important table to me. That is Siggi's Lord of the Rings. Now, let's talk about Siggi's Lord of the Rings. One of the reasons I like this is it does not use the traditional Lord of the Rings graphics. Definitely Lord of the Rings, one of my favorite all-time pinball tables, and a lot of people. It is a fantastic game. But the artwork on the actual table is atrocious. It looks like they went into 2002 and took the VCR box of Lord of the Rings. Here you go, there's your artwork. That's gonna sell, blah, blah. Ugh. Definitely an injustice to the game. A lot of people recently have seen some Lord of the Rings action with the VPW version that came out more recently. But this Siggi mod, I truly do love, and for a few reasons. Not only did they get rid of the godforsaken artwork of the original, if you look here at the playfield, I feel like this is easier to read. There's more strategy to it. I feel like it's much clearer on what shots still need to be made. You could see how many rings that you've collected. Just the information alone in this bottom part of the playfield just makes it that much more easy and enjoyable to me to play. So this is a cool visual mod of this table, and this is one of the ones where I have like 3 different Lord of the Rings ones. This might be one of my favorites because of the visual mods. This next one is a mod of a table, but with a whole new theme to it. RyGuy 417 has put out Day of the Tentacle, which is a visual and somewhat game mod of Playboy. You naughty boy, RyGuy, you. If you don't know, Day of the Tentacle is an old point-and-click adventure game back from the Lucas Arts division back in, I don't know, late 80s, early 90s is where they really shined with this point-and-click stuff. Really cool game, beautiful graphics. I think RyGuy really did a great job here capturing the feel and aesthetic of it. They worked very hard to make sure that the naughty parts were blocked off of the DMD because it is using the Playboy ROM. Very cool job, and definitely gonna give this the table of the week. If you're a fan, make sure you play it. If you never played the Playboy table, that's actually a pretty good layout. I love the layout that he chose, so good one to go with. Papa Smurf JPSalas at it again with his release of Mr. and Mrs Pekmen. What? Yes, Pec-Men. This is a 1983 release. Most people know the Mr. and Miss Pac-Man pinball table. This is the Brasil version of it, beautifully done. Gold Chico had put out a Pac-Man one not that long ago, within the last year, which is another beautiful table if you like to go check it out. This is the Brazilian cousin of it, I guess you could say. As always, JP's made these tables very friendly for anyone wanting to play them. So they are low on the download side of things. They have the new and improved JP physics. He's done such a beautiful job on here. Last one to go over for the week, Mustang1961 in collaboration with Loserman76, RIP, have put out the Gottlieb 1975 Spirit of 76. I think I got all those numbers right. So this is a cool EM. For those who don't know, Loserman76, he had passed away earlier last year. Right before Loserman passed, he did like a mic drop of a post where he literally took all this stuff and was like, here, have it, which was awesome of him to do. And what I like about it is you have people like Mustang here who have taken some of the unfinished work that Loserman had and has put their touches on it to try to finish it up. If you're a fan of EMs, this is your EM pick of the week. That's gonna wrap it up for this week. If you like what you saw, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you've got questions, comments, anything like that, make sure you put them down below, or you can email me at ggpinball.com. Also, this week we are starting a GG Pinball Instagram. That is right, get your daily dose of GG Pinball on Instagram. I am GG Pinball, and this has been your virtual pinball news of the week. Flip them hard, flip them good, don't drain them. See you later!